trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Ooh, Lord, my trouble so hard.
Donna, Garrett, when you started to love one another, you gave birth to a private universe that exists solely between you two. You have nurtured it. It has nurtured you back. And, well, this love that you have has brought you to here and now. This love happens between every couple that meets, but sometimes it dwindles away. Sometimes, however, we find such response in the other, such fulfillment that we want more until we realize, I want this life, this soul in my life for life. That kind of realization and commitment is what everybody here is celebrating. So let's keep that in mind.
Garrett, I look at you as my brother. So, Donna, that automatically makes you my sister, whether you like it or not. Okay, you're part of the family. So, and I just want to say I love you both, and I'm so happy for you. So, in Ireland, when you cheers, you say the word sláinte. During our time living in Dublin, Garrett and I use this word frequently, perhaps maybe a little too frequently. So, well, tonight I wanted to bring a little bit of Ireland to Mexico.
You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All those conversations that were held in a car, over a meal, during long walks, all those conversations that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, you will, we will. All those late night talks that included someday, somehow, maybe. Well, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart, all these common things, many more, are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, all those things that we've promised and hoped, dreamed, well, I meant it all. Every word.
Do it all, everything on our own.
You guys have been through some amazing times together. You made some big decisions together, some good, great. And I'm just glad that I could be here today to witness them make the best decisions of your life, which was choosing me as your MC.
If I lay here, if I just lay here.
You are my best friend, my lover, my confidant, my dance partner, my monkey, my champion, my safe place, my home. You say things to me like, I'm so proud of you. I can't believe you're mine. You're right, I was wrong. Yes, I'll order nuggets for you. No, 21 nuggets isn't a lot. It was on our second date that I already knew you were the one. We went to the Everly on Sunset for dinner, ordered a cheese platter to start, but then never stopped talking and laughing long enough to look at the menu again and order dinner. When I turned up to work at the tanning salon the next day, extremely hungover, My coworker asked me how the date went, and I simply replied, I found my husband.
how I feel. Those three words.
I'm so happy that you have found the same soft landing with Garrett. It's not easy to move away from the security of our friend town, I can attest to that. But when we saw each other earlier in this year, I was struck by just after how a couple of months were ready to go back to Garrett, that you described as your comfort blanket. It's special not just to be loved, but also to be truly seen by someone.
Donna's amazing. She's a ton of fun, has a huge heart. She's a whole lot better looking than me. And Garrett absolutely adores her. In hearing how Garrett talked and still talks about Donna, I can see how passionate he is about her and the life that they are building together. The Passat, snowboarding, and even filmmaking can't compare to the way he feels about you, Donna. And I think if anyone even spends just a minute with the two of you, they can see why.
Bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you.
I promise to you that I will always keep you warm, that I will keep you safe, give you cuddles, and always open bottles for you, especially when you can. I promise that I will always be by your side through every joyful moment and every challenging situation. I promise to do whatever I can to support your dreams and aspirations. Lastly, I promise to always put us first. No matter what life might throw at us, we will thrive through it together. You are my most favorite person in this world. You're my partner in this life, and now my wife. I will love you always and forever, just you and me.
You hear all different sayings in life, and there's one that always says about there's a limit to everything. Like drink water and alcohol. Yeah, because you can't drink too much water one day, it's bad for you. There's also a limit to how fast you drive, how long you can sleep, how much you can eat, and don't eat. All these limits. You know, kind of notice those limits on a Sunday morning, they're all hung over. But there's limits to everything. But there's one limit that doesn't exist in nature, and that is love. There's no limit to love. And once again, you see it in Garrett, Donna, of course me and my wife, Drew.
Donna, I am so thankful that I get to marry my best friend and soulmate today. As I reflect back on our time together, I am overwhelmed with gratitude for all of the memories we have made together. Whether it's spontaneous dance parties, late nights in karaoke bars, or traveling the world together. I know every moment of it is special because it's with you. You make everything better.
To start talking about how much we love Dana and also how happy we are that she found Garrett. Dana, of course, as we know, has many great traits, but the thing that I admire the most about you, Dana, is your ability to be vulnerable and always to show your true self.
And today, she's ended up getting through all that, finding the love of her life, and it's a very sad day for me, because today a father passes her daughter on to another man. But at the same time, I'm thrilled that that other man is of the character and standing that any father would love to have as a son-in-law. So, with love and happiness, I'd like to charge a glass to my beautiful soulmate and the love of my life, Dana, and wish her all the very, very most happiest times together with Garrett. Wonderful young man. And thank you all for being such great friends and comrades. And again, thank you to Jill, Pete, John and Karen for putting on such a sensational wedding. Thank you.
I think it says that much about a person when you have not one but two people up there you've known for 20 years who can equally call your best friend. Your fierce loyalty and protection over your friendships is one of your most beautiful traits. You hold all our memories as these treasures so close to your heart that no matter how far apart we are or how many years we go without seeing each other, our bond is unshakably ironclad. So thank you.
So we just want to thank everyone for being here. We know everybody has come from near and far, but everyone has travelled. I want to acknowledge how far we've all come. People have come from Perth, which you've all heard tonight is geographically the most isolated city in the world. For those in the back, Perth is the most geographically isolated city in the world. So they have travelled very, very far. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you.
To Garrett and Donna, we wish you health, happiness, and lots of love for all the years to come. Sláinte.
I wish for Gary, Donna, that their journey through life will be filled with love, laughter, good health, and a little bit of wealth. And let's toast to the happy couple there.
No.
Bravo, let's go. That's it.
Look at one another and remember this point in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher, where you've learned much from one another in these past years. Shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things between you will never be quite the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband. This is my wife."
Everybody to the Wild Wild West. B-I-G-P-O-P-P-A, no info for the DEA. Federal agents mad cause I'm flagrant. Tap myself and the fat. Throw your rollies in the sky, waving side to side and keep your hands high while I give your girl an eye. Play it please, lyrically, nigga C, B-I-G-B flossing, jig on the cover of Fortune, 500. That's my phone number, your man, I got the know, I got the dough, got the flow down, pizzazz, platinum plus, like Zizak, dangerous on Trizak, leave your ass pizzazz.
Thank you for always giving me strength and hope. Thank you for your humor and your sweet-ass dance moves. Thank you for always being such a calming presence, for never making me feel like I'm too much, and for looking at me with loving eyes even when we all know I'm being extra. Thank you for embracing all the parts that make me, me. But most importantly, thank you for being a devoted family man, and for not shying away from the challenges of fatherhood. You are always there to love our sons and to help me raise them as best as petulant sausage dogs can be raised. In short, I could not have picked a better man. I do not know what the future holds. Both with big goals and dreams, our path ahead is impossible to predict, yet certain to be difficult. But with you by my side, I know that whatever happens, I will be okay, because we will conquer it together. I love you with all my heart, and I cannot wait to do life together as husband and wife. It's just you and me, baby.
It's a lie, 'cause we're living in a world, and it's breaking us down. Oh, just let us be.
In the presence of this beautiful group of people that really love you, and in the name of the love that you both have for one another, it is my great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Get it? You may kiss your bride. And you may cheer. Come on, what's that?
We're living in a world,
Excellent.
and it's breaking